Hi, I am so thankful to be strong enough to be working out, and I'm glad that you are strong enough to work out with me as well. We should be so fortunate to have this body that is willing and able to get a workout in. Don't you feel that way? Anyway, it's Anywhere Fitness with April. I am here to take you through a workout today. It's going to be a single weight challenge. I have my heavy weight, which right now I have 10 pounds, which I think I'm going to be ordering a 12 pound, because I want you to think about if you've been working with the same weight for a while and you're thinking, I wonder if I could be challenged, and it might be the time to do it. So I'm going to be ordering some 12s. Maybe you've been working with 12s and you need some 15s. It's just time to see if we can get a little extra intensity. So anyway, if you have 8s, if you have 5s, whatever your heavy is, it could even be 3s, okay? So don't be intimidated by any weight that anyone uses. It's your workout where you are. Let's meet it, you and me together. Okay, so let's warm up here. We're gonna get a nice full body. I always like to start with these rotations. It just feels so good. Got those abs in, and then you go ahead, turn on some music, and start breathing in, breathing out. I have Lizzie on the chair, which I don't think is visible, and she has a bone that she's chewing on. So if you hear anything, here's a little music to your ears right there. Now I'm extending my arm a little bit more. I'm adding a little bit more rotation, kind of getting a little dip, sitting back, and then lifting up and out from here. Good. Squeezing my glute, and when I squeeze my glute and I lift my chest and rib cage, I can get a nice stretch through my hip flexor. Feels really good. Give me 8 more here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to come in, roll those shoulders. Good. So with a single weight, thinking like, wow, that's half of using 2. But we're just going to challenge the body in different ways with that single weight. Kind of using some unilateral movements. And we're going to reverse right here. Bring those elbows up and then open that back. So kind of sometimes when you use that single weight, it'll kind of put some challenge through the core that has to balance out only having one weight on one side. All right, but we could be creative. We'll get some work in. All right, now I'm gonna go all the way down. I'm gonna scoop up. I'm just gonna let this arm just keep going. 4 more, 4, getting that squat in, 3, and 2, and 1. Now bring that hand down, and that other arm's gonna come up. Perfect. So warming up, this is great mobility for your shoulder, getting it moving, keeping it able to move, and bring it down. You're gonna drop down, you're gonna drop the shoulders right to left. Got those inner thighs being stretched. Heel the hand pushing away as the shoulder drops in. Should feel a great stretch through those backs. 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to squat. We're going to reach all the way overhead. Sit back, come up. Breath in, breath out. Think of the chest staying lifted when you go to your squat, so you make sure that you don't drop through that spine, coming long like this. You want to keep it lengthened right here. Making sure that the hips go back and the hips go down. Perfect. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Hold it up. You're going to reach those arms all the way up. Now we're going to pull that left leg and then reach up. And the right. Now round your backs so it's standing crunch. Exhale, let that pull. Good. Rounding. Tightening. Getting some flexion in that lower back, that upper back. Power that reach up. Got 4 more. Right here. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Hold it all the way up. Now bring those arms forward. Upper back stretch. Hips are under. And then open the arms. Drop the shoulders back. Feel your elbows draw in just slightly. Feel the front of the shoulders. Then we're going to take the hands behind the hips. Pull the shoulders back. Once again, front of the shoulders, feeling the chest. And then we're going to take that left leg forward. Sit the hips back. Reach out. Let's get a quick release through the hamstrings. And come up. Hinge. This left leg is bent. Flex that foot. Sink back. And then make sure your back hasn't rounded. Keep that hinge. Yes. And come center. And slowly roll it up here. Roll those shoulders. Roll it out right here. All right. Are you ready? Grab that heavy weight. You're going to go into a squat. And then we're going to come up, we're going to raise that arm forward. So you're going to come down and up. Nice and slow. Making sure when you come down that those weights don't go behind you. So they're going to stop right at the floor and come out. Down and up. Inhale, exhale. Feel the glutes. Work all the way through the lowering and the lifting phase. Good. Lots of core. Getting those shoulders involved. Coming down, feeling those inner thighs. Got that breath out and breath in. Feel those glutes. Squeezing tight. All right, give me 2 more. 1 more. And bring it in. All right, knees soft. Turn that weight horizontally. Soft knees, tight glutes, and you're gonna come out and in. Power out. Now you can go slower if you prefer. Focus on not leaning forward, not moving anything but those arms. Here we go. As soon as the arms are coming away from your torso, you're going to feel that impact of the intensity greaten. And that's where you really keep your focus on tight glutes, tight abs. No movement, just the arms. Isolation. Yes. Woo! Last one. And bring it in, drop it down. Okay, you're gonna hold that weight just like that. You're gonna take your right leg. It's gonna come back. You're gonna drop down. You're gonna rotate to that left side. You're gonna bring your right leg up and rotate. So to the left, to the right rotation. Left, right, left, right. So think of low and high, weight by the hip, and then weight elevating as you come up. Feeling your right elbow pull back right there. And back. Step back far enough so that you can drop that back knee down and keep your front knee right over the ankle. Right here. Power. Drop in. Power. Yes. You have 15 seconds. Exhale at the top. Come on. Exhale at the top. All right, now on this next one, hold it down right here. Hold it there. Now take your arms up. Triceps right here. So we're just gonna accentuate the intensity in the legs by trying to stay low. Breath out at the top. Back heel rolled up. Trying to lower that leg. So thinking of lowering, I should say, the hips down to where it's level right there. Down, up, down, up. How's it feel? Are we good? All right, you got 15 seconds more on this leg. Right here. Right here, come on. Woo! How's that left leg feel? Come on, squeeze the glute. Feel the ab work. We got triceps. And one more down. And then come up and say, yeah, that side's done. Okay. Now we have the left leg going back. Ready for the low? Here we go. Low and high. Rotate. Remember, if you start wobbling, hold at the bottom until you unwobble. And then come up. Get ready for the exhale. Ready. Down. Up. Got that other leg. Are you feeling challenged with one weight? Come on. Power. Remember, these can always be unweighted as well. Body weight work does work. Here we go. For the hamstring on that front leg. Yes, indeed. Whew. Come on. Drop in. Weight to the hip. Left elbow back. Yes. Last one. Now hold it back. Stay low. Front heel down. Check your front foot. Make sure the toes aren't turned in. Knees and toes forward on that front foot, front knee. And then that back heel. Instead of pushing back into the heel, lift up and try not to have any pressure in that back foot. It's more all rolled up, more into those tippy toes. Think of posture here. You're tall. Breath out, breath in. So good, you have 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Oh, I feel those glutes. 2, 1, bring it in. Shake it out. Well done. So good. Now, weight into your right hand. You're gonna take that left leg forward. You're gonna step back the right leg. You're gonna have you hinge. Sit back, hand on the thigh. Row and hold. Tricep kickbacks. Think of the shoulder staying relaxed. Elbow in. Here we go. Back. Focusing on one arm with the heavy. So we're doing 1-minute segments. You've got this. Even if you come up, roll it out, get right back in. So you should feel some workload in the legs. So feel that front leg, push into the floor. And then that chest is elevated. So my side view, notice my shoulders are higher than my hips, right? My elbow is trying to stay high. So when my forearm comes in, I'm not dropping my arm like this. I'm keeping my elbow up right there. Well done. You have 15 seconds. Come on. Use that front leg. Use those abs. Are you ready for the other side? We're gonna go right to it. Here we go. Why not? It's brand new. It's rested. Let's go. Front leg. Bent. You have your chin out over your laces. Back heel up. Elbow high. Let's do it. Isolation on that one side. So legs and core work differently. As it's only one arm, they have to stabilize. Yes. All right, 20 seconds. Keep breathing. Remember, we are doing this together. We're here, you and me. Let's go. Yes. Hope you're having fun. Yes, yes you are. Last one. And bring it down, roll it out. Woo! Okay. Now we're gonna switch that weight back over. Triceps, check. We're gonna go into biceps. So I'm gonna have you come down into a squat. So feet a little wider than the hips. We're gonna drop in, toes are slightly turned out. So we're gonna sit the hips back. My arm is hanging straight down from my shoulder. My elbow's gonna come into my thigh and I'm gonna curl. So it's single arm concentration curl. Notice that I'm coming up toward my other knee and then in. Keeping my elbow locked into my leg, right there. So it's glued, elbow to knee. And then look down. Now, do you feel the inner thigh on that leg you're pressing against? That right leg getting that intensity from that push in. Keep squeezing. Yeah. And those abs working so strong. Legs holding you up. Don't be afraid to stand up if you need to. You have 10 seconds. Should be fatiguing. Go slower if you need to. Can you give me one more? And come up. Wow. Okay, same arm. All right. This time, let me show you what you're gonna do. You're gonna step into a lateral lunge. You're gonna hold. Do exactly the same thing in, and then you're gonna come up. But notice we don't have our elbow against our thigh. So you're gonna have to just focus and curl. Are you ready for it? Stepping to the left, 3, 2, go. Come down, curl, and come up. Come down, curl. Now, this arm, let's take it out, curl. Now if you need back support, hand on your thigh, right here. So you choose, and come up, and drop, and up. Think of your abs. I feel a lot of obliques. Yes, I do. I hope you do too. Curling, squeezing. How's this arm? Now when you're not curling, try to relax your fingers on the weight. You have less than 15 seconds. Love it. Come on. Sit back. Push the heel down. Keep the toes forward and come up. And change arms. You know what that means? Going back to that squat. All right, so other side. All right, legs wide. Drop down. Ready? And curl. Push against the thigh. Now you might have to rest more on this side. Depends on how your legs feel. If you need to come up, then come up and do your curl right here. Do a few, and then come in. So that way your bicep can keep going if your legs need to rest. As I say, there's always a way. Figure out a way to keep going, right? Modifications should always be there for you. Say, oh, she's doing that, but I could do this. Yes. Woo. Oh, feel it. Work it 15 seconds. Doing great, aren't ya? Yes, you are. Oh, yes. Staying positive. You got one more curl right here. And come up. Shake it out. Okay, so now we have that lateral lunge. Arm can be out or on your thigh. Step curl, and lift. Think of the bicep before you start moving. Squeeze it, then lift. Think about it. Squeeze, lift. Mind to muscle focus. Still sitting back, pushing pressure to the heel, feeling the glute, then curl. Doing awesome. Come on, work it through. Not giving up. Nope. Feeling strong? Yes? You should be. You should be. So close, guys. Right here, come on. Finish it out. Less than 10 seconds. You got it right here. This is it. And come up. How about a quick drink of water? Wow. Legs, core, arms, doing it. That was refreshing. All right, go ahead and pick up that weight. So we're gonna go into a single leg deadlift. So I'm gonna have you hold that weight in that right hand. Okay, left hand, it's gonna go on the left thigh. Chest up, you're gonna hinge back right here. Now hinge back, tap the leg back. So when you hinge and tap back, feel that hip, then come back under the shoulder right there. All right, then if you can, find your balance, abs in, you're gonna come back and lift. Down and up. So remember when we tap back right here, that's still an option. So if you lose your balance, just put those toes down, send it back, bring it up. Should feel a lot of glute and hamstring on that straight leg. Okay, that's underneath you. But then you have that leg going back. Think of strengthening and lengthening that leg from the hip to the ankle. Good. Now I always think of my chest going forward, not going down, but think of pulling out forward here. Well done. Feel the glutes working, hamstrings working, and that core. All right, now you're gonna hold that weight up. Same leg, that left leg forward. Bring the weight up, bring that right leg back. Now you're gonna lean forward and you're gonna pull that left leg, your right leg, excuse me, in. Are you ready? In, in. So you're gonna push into your left foot, right here. So that hamstring and glute that you were feeling so much from that deadlift is now holding you up as you lift that leg up. Then all that body weight goes on that left leg. For the last 30 seconds, you have an option to do a little press. Here we go. So adding to it. You're adding more weight out there. Remember that action through the shoulders does not need to be there. You can hold it in. Okay, you have 15 seconds. Say you like it. I like it, like it, like it. Come on, 10 seconds. Ow! 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wow. I'm speechless. What the heck? Okay. So that leg that you're feeling now gets to go behind you. Here we go. Down, up. Chest pulling out. If you have trouble with wobbling, look out on the floor. Find something on the floor that you can stare at. So focal point really works. Remember the Karate Kid. Find that focal point. I always think of aligning my belly button with the rest of my torso and thinking about centering through that core as I go down, as I come up. Squeezing tight. Remember that length and leg behind you. Down, up. Sometimes it's challenging when you have two sides, because when you get done with that one side and it was super hard and you went, what? Now I have to do it again? Sometimes it messes with the mind that you think, oh, I can't do that, but yes, you can. Yes, you can. Okay, 5 seconds. Let's go down one more time, right here. All right, now, this leg is ready, right? Weight here. It's right at the collarbone. All right, turn it in. And then you lean forward. And then that knee's gonna start coming in. Push into that right heel. Here we go. Up. Feel the chest lift up. Here we go. So I'm trying to not to be upright, trying to keep that hinge. Here we go. Notice how far back my foot goes too. I have almost a baseball bat distance right there between my feet. Pushing into my heel, keeping the pressure out of my toes. I want that glute to work. Here we go, 30 seconds left. Optional, little press. Just adding to it. Yes, it is. You can do it. You can do it. Breath out, breath in. Yes. 15 seconds. Whew. Feeling yourself getting stronger, stronger. 3, 2, 1. You did it. You did it. Shake it out. I love it. I love it. All right, now we're gonna hold that weight vertical. I'm gonna have you hinge slightly back, and you're gonna come up, and you're gonna rotate like we did right in our warm-up. Heel lifts to allow the knee to come in. So it's a little pivot right here. So you hinge, get that little pivot, and then lengthen. Hinge back. So it's a little quarter squat. Here we go. To the left, back, to the right. So our intensity should be on that up. Ready? Lift up, hinge, lift and rotate. Hinge, pivot, rotate. Remember, I call this one Charlie's Angels. Ready? Right out there. Come on. Breath out. Come on. How much core have you used? A lot today. Come on. You can do it. Back. Back. So close. Last one. Yeah. All right, now, I want you to take your mats, put them on the floor. And I apologize, I forgot to mention that in the beginning. Maybe you read my notes, but grab a mat, okay? We're gonna come down and do a single arm row. A lot of people call it Renegade Row. So it's gonna be one arm elevating. So you're gonna have one hand down, one arm up. Now, if you have issues with your wrists, you can come down, hold in plank, okay? You can do a lateral raise as well. So that's a great option. So you could be right here, lateral raise. Now when we do our Renegade Row, I'm gonna ask you, and even if you're on your elbows as well, to take your knees out wide. It's gonna give you a little extra stability. So when we're in our row and we're doing our single arm, legs wide will help us to not move too much right here, okay? So we're gonna have that weight in that left hand. You're gonna have those hands right underneath the shoulders. So knees wide, you're gonna go to your toes. So it's gonna look like this. You're gonna do one row, and then you're gonna look over your shoulder, and you're gonna pull that leg in on that same side. So if you're on your knees, it's one row, pull in. So you can do it either way. All right, Lizzie, 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 come here. We have some people painting across the street. It's all right. We're gonna Renegade Row. Are you guys ready? In 4. Ready? Lizzie, no bark. Lizzie, no bark. Good girl. Okay, row and pull. Row and pull. Up, down. As that weight is down, we pull in. If you fatigue, just hold instead of doing that pull. Exhale. How do you feel? Do you feel strong? Come on, up, down, pull. Up, down, pull. Woo! Got that gravity right here in this row, being face down, having to pull that weight from the floor up. 10 seconds, and then adding in that oblique work on that pull. Last one, and take the knees down and stretch back. And come up and just lift that arm and release right there. All right, we're gonna go the other side. Let's do it. Feeling confident. It's only a minute. Nice and wide. Up, then pull. Row and pull. Breath out. Breath out. How's our single weight working? Are we doing good? Are we pushing intensity with one weight? Yes. 15 seconds. Try to hang on. Wide legs, wide knees, body's flat. Last one, pull it in, and knees down. Yes. And come up, take that arm up, right here. All right, one more move. So it'll be 2 minutes left, because you gotta do one on each side. So we're gonna have elevated arm. Roll down, roll up. I thought she was gonna help us. All right, so single arm, you're gonna elevate it. You're gonna slowly roll down. Keep those legs bent. Weight's gonna come in slightly, and you're gonna slowly roll back up. All right, 4, 3, 2, here we go, come down. And up. Now, if that arm bothers you at all, you can bend. Then when you come up, you can straighten it. So you have the option, bent or straight the whole time. Nothing easy about it, especially when you're going slow and then going slow. Come on. Challenge through the shoulders, challenge through the abs. I love it. 15 seconds. All right, when you come up, you're gonna change arms right here. Final minute, coming down, coming up. Remember, one arm might be stronger than the other. This is where you find weakness or you find strength, however you wanna look at it. Oh, yes. Think of everything that you've done. Lindsay's bringing all her chew toys in. Got a collection today. She has her weight. All right, coming in. Just about there, guys. Right there. Here it is. And come up. And you're finished. I hope you feel good. I want you to roll down and then take your arms and legs. Create length. Reach those arms overhead. Now I want you to think about your hips right here. I want you to take your left leg and try to make it just a little longer. You're gonna feel your right hip kind of lift higher than the left. And then take your other leg, your right leg, and you're gonna let that leg go a little bit longer. And come back to neutral. And do that again with the left, feeling a really good stretch through those obliques. Come up to neutral. And then shift that other leg longer. It's very slight. And come up. And then bring that left leg in. Hand the outside the leg. And that arm out. Turn your head and let that leg fall to that side. Right there. And breathe. And come up and exchange legs. Bring it in. So I'm always thinking of different ways to challenge you. So this would be the type of workout that before you stretch, you go back and you start it again. You don't have to do the warm-up because you're already warmed up, but do 2 sets or 2 rounds of this workout. And that could give you a nice full hour of actual working out, right? If you minus the workout, the warm-up and the cool down, right? And come in. Take your right foot down, bring your left leg in, and come up. So if you're looking for maybe next week, you know, a good, I need an hour workout, then this would be a really good one to just do it 2 times through. You're gonna turn your toes out to the left, hands on your ankle, come on down. It's always good as well, just like I think I mentioned quite often in my workouts, as I reflect on them, is think of how that workout, other leg, think of how your workout felt. Because sometimes you are stronger than you think, and you think, oh, there's no way that I can make it through this workout with, you know, a 10-pound weight, and then maybe you chose a 7 or a 5, and you think, oh, you know what, maybe I could go a little heavier. Then your next workout, you go a heavier weight, and then it's a brand new workout with that heavier weight. So like I mentioned, me getting some 12s, if I did this workout again with 12s, it would take it to another level. So those are some ideas as well. And you're gonna take both hands behind the legs, help yourselves up. And you're gonna come forward, you're gonna straddle. I always like to take my fingers, push them behind me, And then let those just help get my upper body forward. Kind of a little anchor there. Bring my chin in and just using my hands, kind of position my upper body forward. Once my back and my inner thighs get comfortable there, and see if you are too. Put your arm forward. Then take one arm forward, then the other arm forward, and then start rounding the back a little more. Bring the chin in, top of the head down, and let your elbows fall right there. Ah. Walk over toward your left leg, grab that ankle, and then reach out that right arm. Thanks for joining me today. So glad to have company in working out. So I really feel like you're right here with me. Reach it out. And Lizzie, she was in class a lot today. Weren't you, Liz? And come up. You're going to bring those legs in. Shook them out. And then go ahead and bring them behind you. We'll come up to those knees. Go to all fours, and we'll tuck those hips under. You can get some flexion in that back. Lower back, upper back. And then release and lengthen. Bring the chin out. Feel the tailbone expose itself. And then tuck it under. Hide it again. And release back. You're going to go back to your toes this time. Let your heels fall. Slowly roll up. Roll the shoulders. And then go left arm. See how big it can go. And then reverse it. And other side. See where it wants to go first. Sometimes it chooses its own direction. And reverse it. My husband is suffering from shoulder injury and pain, and I always think about how mobility is just so important. Just keep that body moving. Roll the shoulders back, take the hands behind the hips, open the chest. This was fun, single weight challenge day. I like it. I hope you had a good time. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel. Have you subscribed? Are you one of my Anywhere Fitness with Aprils? Go ahead and hit subscribe down below if you haven't. Share my workout. Go ahead and leave me a comment below. I would love it. Give me a like as well. Thumbs up, thumbs up. All right. Have a great day. I hope you have a wonderful one, and I'll see you soon.